what if Christianity is the only truth?
Then truth was born in a manger and walked in sandals through dust and fire. Then God became human to teach, to heal, to love, and to die, so we could live forever.
Wait, God killed his own son so he could forgive us?
Some say it was the only way to break the curse of sin, to carry what we could not carry.
But why couldn't he just forgive? Like, if someone hurt me, I wouldn't make someone else pay for it.
That's a fair question. Some say the sacrifice wasn't for God to forgive, but for us to understand how deep love could go.
And what about everyone who doesn't believe it? Do they go to hell, even if they were good?
That's what many believe, that belief in Jesus as the Son of God and in his death as payment for sin is the only path to salvation, but not all Christians have always agreed. There are some, like the Unitarians, who believe Jesus came to teach, not to be worshipped. And others, like the Gnostics long ago, who said the real truth he carried was that God lives inside of us, and the kingdom he spoke of was never in the sky, but in the soul. They saw his death not as a transaction, but as a revelation.
So, not everyone who followed him thought the same thing.
Not at all. Some followed him with faith, others followed with fire, and a few followed with questions so big the world wasn't ready to hear them. But they all looked toward the same light.
Okay, but you said, no one comes to the Father but through me.
Yes, but what if through me wasn't about the belief that Jesus was God, or that he had to die as a sacrifice for our sins? What if it meant through me as the example, through what he embodied, mercy, truth, surrender, and love that lays itself down without needing anything in return?
So maybe it's not about being right. It's about being like him.
Exactly. And remember, Jesus didn't just ask people to believe in him. He asked them to follow him, to become like him. He once told his followers they would do even greater works than he did. He said that faith itself could move mountains. He wasn't just pointing to his own power. He was reflecting ours. That's why, when his friend Peter saw him walking on water, Jesus didn't just show a miracle. He invited Peter into it. Peter stepped out, and for a moment he did it. He walked. But then he looked at the wind. He doubted, and he began to sink.
He sank.
Yes, but only when he doubted. That's the mirror. The miracle wasn't just his. It was an invitation for all of us, not to stay in the boat and clap for the miracle, but to remember we can step out too, to believe not just in him, but in what is possible through love, faith, and alignment.
Thank you, teacher. Can I go play now?
Go, child.
But what if I still have questions?
Then ask them. That's how the truth stays alive. Even Jesus answered questions with more questions.
Good, because I've got a lot.
Soul via Vibes, a journey of awakening, transformation, and spiritual resonance. Tune in to explore deeper truths and align with the energy of your soul's purpose.